We have a crowd in here already today. Everybody's excited for this one.
Yay!
We're going to jump right into the story today because this is a hot topic right now that Nettie found and did the research
Yeah.
on. So we want to jump right into the story. But after the story, you don't want to go anywhere because I have a huge surprise for Nettie. So you want to hang around for that. Then we'll do our normal kind of talk and announcement and stuff that we try to do in the beginning. We'll do that at the end today.
I'm
Let's welcome
excited.
everybody. I can't wait. I think you're going to love your surprise. But let's welcome everybody in and then hop into the story today. So we have Nomadic Hippie in the room. He was the first in here today. I got to see him yesterday, which was great. I wish I would have got to
Oh,
spend more time with him, but next time maybe. Then we had MelNetteLivingFreeZipCodeless. Anybody that hasn't met her yet, this is Nettie. And I'm BB3.
hmm
Then we have Shanna Craft. Hello and welcome. Thrifty Angela. Hello, hello. We have Hitch Up and Toe. Always a pleasure to see you on Sunday evenings. And then I wanted to do a special shout out. And if Nomadic Hippie, if you're not driving, Hitch Up and Toe, how are you not a moderator? Hold on one second. Hitch Up and Toe, do you mind if I make you a moderator? Let me know in the chat. I want to do a special shout out. I want to do this in the beginning because today I was so excited to see that this amazing channel did this super cute shout out, and she does them all the time. And we were one of our shout outs, and she's hilarious. And so I want to give a shout out to this channel. Her name is, and some of you already know her and follow her, I believe, but her name is Ernie Hatmaker. So if you are not following Ernie Hatmaker, I would love for somebody. Let me see. How do I?
I
It's
think
been
I
a
have
while
her
since I
link.
did. How do I make you a moderator? What is
You
going on here? Oh, there we go.
you do it
Gotcha.
YouTube? Yeah.
All right. So if Hippie or Hitch Up and Toe can go to Ernie Hatmaker's YouTube channel and drop her link in the chat throughout this live, I would really appreciate that. She's so funny and she did a shout out for the channel and she's just absolutely great. So I'd love it if everybody could follow her. That would be great. All right. So now let's jump into the story. And you've heard Linda Barker's in here too. Hello, hello. Um, So let's jump into this story and then we'll do some more announcements and the surprise at the end of the story. All right, so here we go. I'll let Nettie go first. Thank you, Hitch Up and Toe. All right.
Involving a barefoot nomadic religious group, the child of a slain Texas couple has been located more than 40 years after her parents' violent death.
Did I skip the beginning? No. Okay. Play. Holly Marie and her parents, Harold Dean Clouse, 21, and Tina Gail Clouse, 17, vanished abruptly in 1980. The couple had just moved to Louisville, Texas from Vlaus County, Florida, so Harold could pursue carpentry work. Aw, look at that couple and their cute baby.
The
So
young, beautiful
cute.
couple. Yeah.
Thank you, Hippie, for sharing it as well. I appreciate that.
After marrying Tina and having Holly, Harold told his mom he was leaving for Texas with the hopes of more money to provide for his family. She received letters from her son throughout the family's travels until October of 1980, when they abruptly stopped.
We have somebody in here, it looks like, from the Hatmaker channel. Thank you so much, RVBFE, for stopping in. They said, have to check it out. I also know a great channel. It's Bobby's Poopy Pants Maker. It's funny too. Laugh out loud. Hi, Nettie and BB. Hi, everybody. Well, hello. We will definitely check you and your friend's channel out. Thanks so much for coming in.
That is Bear and Dawn. Their name used to be Adventures in Xanadu, and they switched it to RV. Yeah, RVBFE.
I remember Adventures in Xanadu. Hello. Nice to see you again. Hello, Paul Vines. Welcome in. RV Underway. Hello, hello. All right. According to Harold's family, he was always a troublemaker, whether it was running away to join a cult, disappearing for weeks at a time, or picking up random hitchhikers. Adventure and I'm not going to say this word. It's not going to come out. My tongue is tied. Spontaneity, that's the best I can do, seemed to run in his blood.
In 1981, a dog discovered the couple's remains in a wooded area of Harris County. Investigators now believe they were killed sometimes between December of 1980 or early January of 1981.
Look, if there was a Poopy Pants channel, I'm down to check it out. I'm following somebody that has a channel called what is it? Reviews from the toilet. And they literally do reviews from their toilet. So I'm a little weird like that. Everyone knows. I admit it. And everyone that is just popping in, keep in mind I'm going to do a surprise for Nettie at the end. Y'all are going to want to see this. So hang around. All right. That's a little creepy. I see feet and leaves and a shovel. Looks like a booby trap. Oh, Linda Barker's seen the reviews from the toilet as well. It's a real channel, I promise you. The couple were discovered among trees in Houston, but back then their identities could not be uncovered. She-Devil Adventures, hello and welcome.
The Clouse's bodies were exhumed in 2011. Then in 2021, they were identified with the new DNA technology.
Linda said, it's not bad once you can get past the toilet thing. Yeah. When I was a kid, I was always excited about booby traps. When I found out there was no boobies in the trap.
It was just a trap.
Hi, Todd Johnson. Welcome. Decades later, with the help of an organization called Identifinders International, who carried out genetic testing, experts were able to name them as Tina and Harold Clouse and determine that they were from Florida.
Mhm.
They look like such a happy and loving couple. It seems like such like bad things happen to such
Yeah.
lovely and happy, people. It's sad.
Yeah, it's really sad. The couple died violently. According to the newspapers, authorities said Harold Clouse had been beaten, bound, and gagged. Tina Clouse had been strangled. There was no sign of a baby.
Brent Webster, first Assistant Attorney General for Texas, said they were a young couple, and when we learned they had an infant daughter, the search for baby Hallie began. Linda, you're correct. It is food reviews from the toilet. It's strange, I admit. Food reviews from the toilet, though.
Well, it's yesterday's Meals on Wheels.
It's something strange for sure. I don't even know how it popped up in my. I'm telling you, I watched some weird stuff on YouTube, so it's popped up in my recommended, and I had to click on it.
This week, authorities announced they found the Clouse's daughter. They said Holly Marie, now 42, is alive and well and living in Oklahoma.
Thank you so much, Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes. Thank you so much. That is, I can't. This story is so bizarre. Like,
Yeah.
she's just alive and well and living like she's lived a full life.
Mm-hmm.
On Tuesday, June 7th, the police informed Hallie on her own identity, and she was reunited with her estranged family via Zoom on the day her deceased father would have been 63 years old.
Can you imagine? She
I
found
can't.
this out on her father's birthday.
I can't imagine going your whole life thinking you're one person and then finding out the tragic truth and then
Right.
having to meet everybody via Zoom, like your family via Zoom. I guess it would
And I
be more
was,
comfortable to meet everybody over the computer though, because then you wouldn't have to like uncomfortably hug everybody and all that, that
yeah.
might
And
be a
I'm
little more comfortable.
assuming, that she has to be going by a different name because obviously they didn't know. I'm assuming they didn't know the baby's name, whatever happened to her. I don't know.
Mhm.
They don't really get into the details of that. I'm thinking more information is going to come out as the weeks progress. But she must have been looking for her family. For them to even find her,
I wonder how they got away with this because like birth certificate, social security card, you know how much
Yeah.
stuff you need your birth certificate and social security card for? So, and she's 42, so she's had babies and then like I'm assuming she's had babies, but there's so many things. Fordman,
How did
aka
she?
Ken Cooks, shared the toilet bowl food reviews. um,
Yeah, how did she get the
but yeah,
documentation? There's so much more of, with the story that I don't have available at the moment, but it's just these bits and pieces that are missing.
Yeah. So RV BFE said, no, Nettie did a melism. And then, you know what? Ford Man might be actually where I got uh, the toilet bowl reviews, food reviews from. I
Oh
may have
yeah,
found it
he
through
does
him.
food reviews. It's probably, yep.
Yeah. Um, RV Underway. I'm actually using the assumed name of Nomadic Hippie. Sorry, Rick. I'm really curious with 23andMe being so popular. I wonder if something like this would have popped up in family history. That's true. You know, there's something nowadays with all these genetic testing where you can check a box now on there where it gives the police the ability to use your genetics in police search database. So, like, if someone in your family, like long lost cousins or old relatives or whatever, have committed a crime, they can genetically trace it through your DNA history. But you have to
Wow.
check the box allowing them to use your DNA for that reason. They can't just go in and use all the DNA in the DNA in like 23andMe. You have to like allow them to use it,
Yeah.
um, which I don't think everybody is willing to do. But I think that should be a thing that starts being able to be done, because so many crimes would be able to be solved that way.
Mm-hmm.
And Shaco, yes, there's nothing funny about the case, but we do lighten the mood here by having fun conversations on the side. And you know that you've been here long enough. All right, onward. She's such a beautiful baby.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can we just comment on the like structure and safety of the baby equipment back in the day versus now?
Architecture.
The architecture of the baby equipment. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children says Hallie realizes that so many people are interested in hearing more about her and her story, but is asking for privacy at this time. Oh, I'm sure that she's trying to wrap her head around all of it.
Yeah, she's got to be.
Here you go.
During a Thursday press conference, Texas First Assistant Attorney General Brett Webster outlined what investigators had determined so far in the case.
I don't want to say that they were kind, the killers of her parents. I don't want to say that, but like they didn't
Yeah.
kill the baby. But then it makes you wonder, did they sell the baby? Because that's not kind either.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Also, have they caught them? Or are those people dead by now? I don't know. Webster said baby Hallie was dropped off at an Arizona church by two women, but he didn't say when. The women were described as barefoot and wearing white robes. So it was a cult-like thing, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh,
They claim to be part of a nomadic religious group that believed in separating male and female members, practicing vegetarian habits, and not using or wearing leather goods. Such a happy baby. I can't hear you, BB.
so cute. Seemed like a really happy family. And
Yeah.
before that, I said, those darn vegetarians Shaka Tom. I'm looking at you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing you a little, Shako. These women indicated they had given up a baby before at a laundromat. Investigators believe this nomadic religious group traveled around the southwestern U.S., including California, Arizona, and possibly Texas. At least not Minneapolis, or where was the bucket thing at?
Oh, yeah.
Harvey Underwood said, nomadic religious group, no leather. Gotta have standards, I guess. Shaka, that stung. Not gonna lie, baby. I gotta tease you a little. You always tease me. All right.
The sightings of this unidentified group were reported around Yuma, Arizona in the early 1980s, and some of its women would be seen around town asking for food. Wisconsin.
It would be great if it was Wisconsin. It was Wisconsin. That's where the bucket was.
Yeah.
In December 1980 or early January 1981, a woman who called herself Sister Susan contacted the families of Tina and Harold Clouse. She told them she was calling from Los Angeles and wanted to return the couple's car to the family.
Now, how would she have their information to contact them?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Well, she had all of their stuff, including their baby, it seems.
Yeah. Now, according to Webster, Sister Susan explained that Tina and Harold had joined the religious group and no longer wanted to be in contact with their families. They wanted to give up their possessions, and Sister Susan asked for money in return for the couple's car, which she would bring to Florida.
So she's like essentially blackmailing them. Give me money and here's all their stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of. 310 to Yuma. Is that a movie? Because Chaco said great movie. And RV Underway said 310 to Yuma. Sounds like it might be a movie.
Yeah.
We'll have to look that up. The family agreed to the meeting and notified local law enforcement. When they arrived at the meeting spot, the Daytona racetrack in Daytona Beach, the family says they encountered 2 to 3 women and possibly a man, again in robes. Do they just have these women from the cult going out and doing all the stuff, or is it a full woman's cult? I'm confused why there's so many women doing all the bad stuff.
Yeah, because they said they separated the men from the women.
Yeah, and they got the women out like in public doing all the stuff. Nomadic religious cult. Hey, there's an idea. The religion of the ice cold brewski. Bring us your warm beers and we will redeem them and let them see the light of the refrigerator and be cold again. That's funny. And once they're cold, the women will bring the men the cold beer. Got to make sure
Sipping
that
it on the way.
Yeah.
Sipping
Well,
it.
the women can have a sip on the way, yes. But the women are required to serve men in cults. So we got to have the women doing something for the men in the cult. One problem, the fridge is dark when it's closed. This is true. Maybe we could just put one of those like clap-on lights in there and clap when you close the fridge so the light stays on. We have something very similar in the Akala forest, not far from the Daytona area, called the Rainbow People. You know what? I have done some research on the Rainbow People. They seem like a very peaceful cult out of all of the cults.
Well,
But there's darkness in all cults. So
I don't think we read the last one.
no,
Uh-uh.
sorry, I'll go back.
It's okay.
They were meeting at the day. We read that one.
Oh, okay.
And then there we go. That's the one for you now.
Okay. The police reportedly took the women into custody, but there is no record of a police report on file that has been found as of yet, authorities said Thursday. Given the age of the case, that is common. We're still on the hunt for that police report.
So now we have Shaco, not the special cult refrigerator. RV underway. No. Political correctness. I bring Miss Barbara libations all the time. Shaco, laugh out loud. Okay. Larice, just say hello. Hello, my beautiful friend. Meow, meow, Larice. And Linda Barker is laughing out loud. I just don't get tearing a family apart like this. It just, like,
Yeah.
but then again, like being involved in a cult, I'm never going to understand that either because I don't get it.
Yeah.
Every cult seems like it tears families apart. You go in and it's supposed to be this loving thing, and then the next thing you know, everyone's torn apart. The minute that it starts to tear your little family unit apart that you went in there with, that's the minute you bail, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. The car the women brought to Florida did belong to Harold's mother and is described as a 1978 two-door red burgundy AMC Concord. The family that raised Holly are not suspects in this case, officials confirmed. How did they get her, though?
Exactly.
There was the documentation could not have been full-on legal documentation. I don't know.
Right. Finding Holly is a birthday present from heaven since we found her on Junior's birthday, her grandmother, Donna Castaneda, said in a statement released by a family spokeswoman. I prayed for more than 40 years for answers, and the Lord had revealed some of it.
I bet that did feel amazing to the family. Confusing for Holly, but amazing to the family. Donna Castaneda poses in front of a painting showing her late son. I believe Tina's finally resting in peace knowing Holly is reuniting with her family, said Sherry Lynn Green, Holly's aunt. I personally am so relieved to know Holly is alive and well and was well cared for, but also torn up by it all. That baby was her life.
It was so exciting to see Holly, Cheryl Clouse, Holly's aunt, said in a statement. I was so happy to meet her for the first time. It is such a blessing to be reassured that she is all right and has had a good life. The whole family slept well last night.
No.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It affects so many people. It's not just the people that passed and the mom and dad, it's the entire extended family when things like this happen. Holly has 5 children and 2 infant grandchildren. Oh my gosh, they're getting such a huge family when they get Holly back. According to the Chronicle, the Volusia County Sheriff's Office in Florida worked with Texas authorities and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children to help reunite the family. RVBFE said, well, there you go. I'd want to disappear too if I drove a 78 AMC Concord, just saying.
It's one of the most meaningful things I've ever been a part of, Detective Steve Wheeler of the Volusia County Sheriff's Office said. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing to play even a small part in reuniting a family after 40 years.
Yeah, I think Linda had said she was 42 right now.
Yeah, 42.
But even with the discovery of Holly, the case still isn't cracked because the baby was given up for adoption. The question remains of who exactly gave her up and if the couple really joined a cult. To this day, investigators don't have a suspect. So I wonder, just back to this whole paperwork thing, because my brain is stuck there. It is absolutely stuck. So I'm just curious if back then you didn't have to sign anything. You could literally just hand a baby over, and then like nuns or whoever, like they handed the baby over, and then those people handed the baby over to like an adoption agency and was like, look, somebody dropped this baby off to us, and we don't know who the mother is. They just gave it to us and we can't take care of it. So here you go. And so then they essentially just were like, okay, we're going to put the baby up for adoption. And that's where she got her paperwork from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like maybe the documentation wasn't such a priority back then, you know?
Yeah, maybe they were just like, well, we don't know who the mother is, but we have a baby and we need to make an identity for the baby. And they did,
Yeah.
RF said, our RVBFE said, that is cool. They got reunited. Hey, Roy and Becky's Travels. Thanks for popping in. Shaco, were you car sick a lot as a kid? All right. We read this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's her now, right?
That's her now.
Wow. Hey, Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Hello. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
During a press conference Thursday, Brent Webster, First Assistant Attorney General of Texas, told reporters about the ongoing investigation.
Well, we rejoice today that Holly has been found, and families that were looking for her for decades rejoice. We still are looking for the suspects in this case, Webster said.
Webster urged people to come forward with any information on the case. The members of Holly's extended family are relieved that Holly has been found.
Authorities are asking those with more information about the case to contact Sergeant Rachel Kading at the Texas office of the Attorney General's Cold Case and Missing Person Unit at coldcaseunit@oag.texas.gov.
Holly Clouse from Louisville, Texas. Thank you to everyone who shared this child's poster. That is incredible.
Yeah.
I hope that they find whoever was involved in this. I sincerely hope that they do, or that they at least find some leads that leads them to what cult it was, or, leads them somewhere to some kind of answers. My fear is that since it's so far back, 40 something years, 42 years,
42 years.
that they're going to run into a lot of dead ends. But, I think the miracle in it all is that she's been found and reunited with her original family. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That
the family's probably going to want to seek justice, for her parents, but I don't know how hard that would be.
Yeah, I think that might be kind of challenging to seek the justice, but we'll see. We'll follow up on this. I think more is going to come out. I think more will come out, and we'll have to follow up on this for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hitch Up and Tow, can you please drop in the chat Ernie's link again for us? This is a channel that I was so surprised and so honored to have them do a shout out for our Murder Mystery Haunted History Sunday show. And they're super funny, and their editing is craziness. They had taken my little icon and made it into 3D, and it was like flipping around. It was really cool. So I definitely want all of you guys to go check them out. Hit that subscribe button. They're an awesome channel. I know several people have already subscribed to them. I kind of saw that a couple people are friends with them, but definitely go check them out if you have not yet. You will absolutely adore them. Thank you, Hitch Up and Tow. I really appreciate that. And then I have been teasing it since the show began, but I have a surprise for everyone out there, and then I have a surprise for Nettie after that. So my surprise is I've been talking for a while about getting a spooky doll or 2 or 3, maybe just filling up the background here with a couple spooky dolls. So I met with Hippie yesterday, and Hippie picked up a little something for me, and I'm super excited to show everybody my new baby. I have not named her yet, and I'm hoping that everybody will help me name her. I figure I'll post a picture of her over on Instagram, and then maybe we can all come up with a name for her. And do we need a closer look at her? I think she's just absolutely adorable. But she needs a name. She's so cute. So friendly.
Look at
looking.
Her eyes.
Oh, yeah. She's so friendly. Need a closer look at those eyeballs. She's just a sweet little baby. So sweet. Just a sweet little baby. But in the meantime, while I have her, she's just going to kind of sit and hang out with us, She just needs to chill and hang out with us. Said Annabelle. We're gonna find a place that she's gonna show up right here in our videos. Linda Barker said, "I think you're nuts."
I think so too.
That's damn creepy. Call her Decaying Darlene. That's a good one. We're gonna have to hang on to that one. We're gonna have to remember that one. All right. So the surprise for Nettie is also sitting there.
No.
So Hippie thought, that Nettie needed a friend in the background as well. So Nettie, I'm babysitting for you this little darling. And
Oh my gosh.
when we meet up next, I have your baby that is awaiting you to pick her up. Your baby actually does tricks. Hold on. Oh, sweetie, you're showing all your stuff. Stop doing that. All right. Your baby does tricks. Wait, come on, do your tricks. There we go. Move your leg.
Broken.
She moves her leg. It's hard to see, but her brain moves her leg. But this is yours.
Look at the Mel.
Yeah. Now, yeah. So she's yours. We'll have to figure out names for her as well, I guess. But I'll send you a picture of her so you can post and get names for her. But you wanted one in the background of your pictures or in the background of your videos.
She'll come out during the lives and she'll be in the closet after that.
She'll be in a box, put away.
I'm going to close the box.
Oh, do you want to see her eyeballs? She's got really pretty eyeballs too.
Oh my gosh.
Behave, little one. There you go.
Well, I wanted to thank Rick. That was sweet of you, Rick.
Yeah.
But she's creepy.
So
no.
That's your surprise.
Linda, I'm going to send it to you, Linda.
I'm just babysitting her.
Okay.
Now, there is another doll out there floating around. Hopefully, eventually, that other doll will make an appearance, and then one night we'll all have to get on live with the dolls, and they'll all have to have like a little chat and meet up. So, yeah, I think it'll be fun. Hippie said, love you both.
I would have, Rick, I would have preferred like a cat, you know? Your cat.
Don't accept it, honey. It will fall into the acceptance by your own free will clause, and the doll will get you. Harvey and Joy said, cute? Nope, not cute. What lippy is that? Blood Red, I believe is the name of the lippy. I don't know what to name her, but I can tell she's possessed by the ghost of the chalk outline.
Yeah.
Just say no, Nettie. Maria Laveau.
Maria Laveau.
Nope. That would be in the fire pit. Name it Carrie. Oh. The truth be told, these dolls. Hey, Emily. Hello. Dolly McDeedy. Oh, that's another good one. So I'm going to post a picture on my Instagram, and you all can drop names there, and I'll send Nettie a picture so she can do the same thing. Truth be told, I'm also going to, on the Instagram, shout out the creator of these dolls. These dolls are not actually haunted. That's why I feel safe putting this doll in my house. There is a man who is super talented who makes them look this creepy. I would not welcome like the evil spirits of something that was actually super haunted into my home, or give Nettie something that was super haunted. But I love the look of how haunted they look. So yeah, there's his name's Doug Oller, Oller, I think is how you spell it. And he's out of Metropolis, and his things can be found online, and you can order online, and sends them out, or you can buy them in Metropolis. And so he creates these. He takes dolls and turns them into that. So he's very talented. And that is where Nomadic Hippie gets these things. But they definitely look, they've got the creep factor, and I absolutely love them. I pulled up to Hippie's truck yesterday, and she was sitting in the window, and I was like, this is great.
You remember those stuffies that had they would be stuck like that on the window when you walk by? Can you imagine she was
Yeah.
like stuck on the window?
That would be great. If I could figure out a way to do that for Halloween, I probably will. Yeah, but I think they'll make great additions to our Sunday show.
Oh yeah, I think it'd be cool for Sunday, most definitely.
Yeah.
Thanks again,
So,
nomadic hippie.
but I appreciate everyone joining us for Sunday. Sunday's fun day, even though this and other stories can be very touchy. I absolutely love chatting with everyone in the chat. And this one was a good story. The baby showed up after 42 years, reunited with family. So great story in the end.
And everybody have a safe 4th of July weekend.
Yeah. Anybody got big plans for 4th of July? Let us know over there in the chat. Did you? I know it's on a Monday. Our fireworks got canceled here. We had like the big city show. It got canceled because of the rain, unfortunately. Did you watch any fireworks for 4th of July?
We just watch them on TV. So we're just going to watch and barbecue. Yeah, take it easy.
Bulldog put together the Blackstone that he got for Christmas. He finally put it together. My dad said, I'm going to come over and we're going to grill. Bulldog said, I better put together my grill.
Right.
Then my dad didn't bring anything over to grill.
Oh, no.
The grill's together, though.
Well, that's the thought.
Yeah. Happy 4th of July. Set fire to the creepy doll.
Yeah.
We already scared our roommate. He's scared of like all spooky things, and so we came home and he was standing inside the glass door, and I stuck the doll up to the door, and then I'm gonna have a camera in my daughter's room. It's in my office, and I'm gonna put the dolls under the cover so that when she walks in and pulls the cover back, the dolls are there. I'm gonna videotape that one.
So. You need to make it short.
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. It's been another great Sunday. I hope to see you all next Sunday. Wishing you all much kindness and much love.
And we're sending love your way. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.